we should have been concerned when we didn't see these games during Summer Game Fest. Microsoft announced today that Perfect Dark is canceled, the initiative is shut down, Everwild is canceled, and major reductions across the Xbox division at Microsoft, including Turn 10 losing about half their staff, 50% according to articles I've seen all day. Yeah, this is not good, right? We were looking forward to these games, but how long were we going to go without actually seeing them again? New trailers, release dates, anything before we started asking questions. Nobody brought it up that I remember, or at least in the coverage I watched of the Xbox Game Showcase back in June, or beginning of June. But a lot of us were wondering, right? Like, even in the back of our minds, we were asking, like, hey, where is Perfect Dark? Where's the game Rare was working on that we still don't really know what it was supposed to be, right? Like Everwild, what was that? It just, I don't know. It feels like Microsoft is torching what goodwill we have left for them, and it's not a good look. What the heck is going on? Is my like a gut reaction. Like, how do they bungle something that should have been like an easy goal to just release a new Perfect Dark and ride the nostalgia? Like, Nintendo does it so often, like yeah, I'm simplifying here. I'm being a little very facetious about it, but making games is hard. Developing software is hard. I'm not going to minimize that, even though I just minimized it. But what I'm getting at is they couldn't pull it together. But like, what is that? Is that the game? Was the game idea not good? Was the story too big? Was the scope too big? Like, what happened? We're never gonna know. Well, at least it'll probably be like 10 years, and then some former devs will come out and be like, hey, this is what was going on. That NDA finally expired. Microsoft mismanaged us into oblivion, and that project paid the price for it. But it just really stinks. I know, nobody's happy about this. Most certainly the people that no longer work at Microsoft that have worked there for some amount of time before today. I don't know. Like, I'm just really frustrated with Xbox, Microsoft as a whole, because you hang on to, I like Xbox as a brand, but Halo disappointed me. All right, well, okay, that's like their flagship series, or it used to be. What do we got coming out this year? We got a Gears of War remake and a new Call of Duty to look forward to. So, all right. Well, what else besides that? What is Microsoft doing? And again, it's just burning all of that goodwill. Last week we talked about, their commitment to hardware with AMD and the ROG Ally Xbox Edition, and we're getting kind of excited about those things, and what does that mean, and what does the next hardware look like? And I can tell you right now, I care a lot less than I did last week. I was excited, I was interested, but I'm not looking forward to whatever Halo Studios is going to announce, because it feels like that whole studio has just been mismanaged, and the games that they've put out, the games that 343 put out, very, very few hits there. I've enjoyed some of what they put out, but I think the mess that was Halo Infinite really, really rubbed me wrong. Just making promises and then backing out on them, and then just kind of half baking features in, and then going, oh, well, we'll update it later. And then, just stuff that we've gotten way too used to in this industry. And as consumers, we got to stop buying this stuff, man. Like, we're just wasting money, just being disappointed and frustrated. Every year Call of Duty comes out and we're like, yeah, Call of Duty. And then it's like, no, it's the worst Call of Duty ever. It's been the last 3 or 4 cycles of this that we've heard this, right? Like, it just every time. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old, tired of spending my hard-earned cash on Game Pass subscription or $80 games that are not complete, or disappoint at launch because they were in development for so long that they had to release something, but it wasn't very good. I don't know, man. I'm really frustrated. I don't know where I'm going with this. This video is very rambly. I apologize. If this is not, if you prefer me to stick to like articles and stuff like we do for the game news. But I just wanted to put something out there. I wanted to get out and say, this sucks. Microsoft, you've disappointed me for the last time, probably. I don't know. I can't say that, because if there's a good game coming out on an Xbox, it's just coming to PC and PlayStation, and maybe Switch too. So, I think I'll just stick with buying the games that I'm looking forward to, and not staying so concerned about what ecosystem I've got the most digital games in. Because it has been Xbox. I've been an Xbox supporter for years, but this last bit of just cut off layoffs and cancellations, it's a bummer. We lost Scalebound, as I was really looking forward to that. It looked like a cool game. Now we've lost Perfect Dark. I don't know that I was looking forward to Everwild, but I'm going to throw it in there because, it's one of those games that was shown and announced around the same time Perfect Dark was, maybe even before, that we never even like really knew what it was. We got some footage, we got some CGI trailers that were cool, but what was it going to be? And now we'll never know. Maybe we'll know. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments that kept up with it better than I did, because I totally missed the really any news about that game other than the trailers. All I know is, with gaming and specifically Xbox, I'm over early announcements. If they show me a trailer and that release date isn't within the next 12 months, I'm not looking forward to it. Don't get me hyped up on something that's 2 years plus out. Don't show me a logo. Don't Metroid Prime for me. Right? Like, don't show me a logo and then make me wait like 7 years before the game shows up. I'm not doing it. I've got too much going on to be like, strung along for years waiting for a game to come out. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't know where to go with this. I feel dumb being angry at a company who does not care what I do. They don't care who I am. I'm just a dude making YouTube videos about video games and game news, and that's it. That's what I do. On the side. Who cares what I think? But at the end of the day, I'm bummed by this, and there are a lot of us that are just very annoyed. Some of us might be angry. I'm really disappointed more than anything. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. That's like the classic dad response. But like, what is happening? In the space, in the industry wide. Like, I'm telling you, don't show me a trailer ever again, a logo reveal, a teaser, anything for something that's not coming out in the next couple of years. With games, it's over. I'm done. Give me a AAA game that some dude took 6 months just to hyper fixate in code and made a really fun game out of. Give me that before I buy another AAA game. Or I guess let my Game Pass subscription pay for itself some more. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. It's kind of a weird video. I don't know how much editing I'm going to do, so it might be kind of rough and ready, but maybe this works. But darn you, Microsoft. How could you? Whatever. Big corporation's gonna big corporation. All right, I'm done rambling. Bye.